here we go. So I have been excited for the Druid ever since I first saw the gameplay for the Druid way back when. And then when the game launched, or beta launch, there was no Druid, so he chose the monk.
I'm glad to see another living soul.
For those who have not seen anything from this game, guy comes out and I stab him. I'm assuming if you click, you will know what Path of Exile 2 is. Action RPG. The meme is an Exile life, not a Diablo life, though no shade to Diablo at all. Bear or wolf?
Not beast, but both.
Alright, so I'm not sure what build I'm looking to do. At the beginning, I thought I might as well just stick with the wolf, lichen. Is it wolf or is it, yeah, werewolf? The bear is also pretty cool, I think. And then obviously the wyvern dragon is also pretty cool. But then again, making a elemental just spell casting druid also looked pretty cool. One thing I like about Path of Exile is quite the build variety for everything. And then just in general, the druid is always find a druid in these sort of games, I guess, like Diablo, for example. The different playstyles always feel a bit different from one another. And then looking here, druid playstyles definitely look a lot different from one another, which is always nice. And here I just damage. If you kill them faster, you don't need defenses. Am I right? The nice thing about different builds is the difference in playstyle.
Stronghold.
Yep. Alright, so let's see what he has. So I already have the volcano, entangle, so this would be a wolf and bear. Let's just go for some wolf things. My apologies if you want to sit back and hear what they have to say, but I'm assuming if you are here, you have gone through the game at least once. Holy. That didn't happen. What is happening? I am doing terrible. I guess I also never put on the items I have, and never mind, I can't. Oh wait, they're not identified, duh. So they are a intelligence and strength class, right? From what I hear good old Jonathan saying. This area seems new.
Life flickers to life.
Actually, this entire starting zone seems new. Search clear file for yep, travel, yep, and activate 5 additional ancient beacons. So I'm assuming this is the seasonal Vol thing that it's going on. Entangle. Boss right here. If anyone would like a face cam, if you like seeing facial expressions or me talking to myself, just say so. I can always put a face cam up somewhere on the screen. How many volcanoes can I have up? Alright, weak against fire, so cooker. Cooker very nicely.
Still remember how to fight.
I don't think it's like too ideal to pick up every item, obviously, because the inventory system in this game is, it's, you know, it's something. So I recently made a Where's Winds Meet first initial gameplay video. Was obviously planning on thinking about playing through it, and this never continued to really, well, played a handful, few hours off camera, and right before I think a major thing kind of happens, if I'm picking up what is getting put down. Just haven't you know, picked it back up. But then obviously I knew this was dropping, and well, gotta play it. Gotta do the Druid. And then, funny enough, obviously the new season for Diablo 4, which I haven't played Diablo 4 probably a year. I think it's been a year since the Vessel of Hatred last expansion, or I guess the first expansion, came out. I played through the main stuff, main campaign. Did a little bit extra, but didn't really follow through with sticking it out and going too heavy with everything. And then just never played it for quite a while until last night. The Game Award night. Obviously the Paladin semi got released. Scotta pre-ordered the expansion. I never did that, but I did jump back in and made a character. Funny enough, made a Druid. Probably because still is my favorite class in Diablo. I just like the aspect of it, I suppose. And then another reason why I made a Druid was just so to compare, see what I could do with it from last night and compare it with this Druid. Just something fun to do, I suppose.
To the Devourer's lair.
I was thinking of actually doing a Diablo playthrough again. I've only played through the campaign once, and that was obviously for when it first got initially released. I think one of the best things of the game was the campaign. And I thought about playing through it one more time to see how it is now with obviously has it been 2 years since it got released, to see with all the changes it has wow, I can't talk, to see if all the changes the game has gone through since release and see how the campaign plays with it now. And then I figured of just getting the base or the basic expansion just so I can get the Paladin and do a Paladin playthrough. I think it'd be fitting. It'd be fun.
Pack's heavy enough.
I wonder if they made any enemies. I'm assuming they should have thought of it, but since the plant magic, is it considered an element? such as lightning, fire, ice, cold, sort of thing. So if so, are certain enemies weak to it? Alright, so bad habit of never using the currency, the crafting things, until later on. Just because I always find, should I waste them now, or do I wait till I get a higher level? Okay, so armor and energy shield. So this is spell damage and attack damage. Life per second, attributes. I shall get some survivability. It's always good. And damage. I did a long, not thorough, but, you know, a basic playthrough of this when it first came out with the monk, because out of everything I figured monk druid, is it similar? Then looking at it, not really, but that's my mentality, what I had going into it. I guess the more similar one would have been either sorceress or witch. Probably more so sorceress, though later on I do know you can get a pack of wolves, and I don't know, they could, I am not ready, I don't think, for the old nest, but I think the pack of wolves is similar to obviously an army of minions. So maybe the witch is more similar to the druid than the sorceress is. Who knows? The old volcanic lightning. Since they do a great job with a bunch of comboing things that make sense to combo things with, I think it would actually be cool of them to make lightning and volcano fuse, because there's such thing as volcanic lightning. It's pretty sweet looking. If you just Google it, you'll see pictures of obviously a volcano erupting with purple, maybe red lightning sometimes shooting out of it, popping through the smoky clouds and everything. And that happens because the phosphorus, the carbon in the atmosphere that gets pumped out from the volcano, gets heated and gets charged up obviously with everything, and eventually lightning starts to happen. That's very basic scientific explanation, which could have been done better, but that's the gist of it. Some negatives and some positives get charged up, and bing bang boom, volcanic lightning. All right, Abathur. Oh, you can hold it, huh? That's nice. I was wondering what he was doing. That slam, I forget. Yep. Alright, this is probably the fastest I've chewed this guy down before. Excellent. Very nice.
You've gorged on the
Down, beast.
I am the alpha. So we have the Last of Us Cordyceps still over here. Good to know.
Ropes and stare ye.
And the old witch is in there. Or at least she should be. Let's give her a birthday present.
The home to magic's most foul.
No, it's not filled though, so we just wait. We wait till I can go fill that up. Oops. Alright, I beat Abathur first shot, so there's no way this Witch of the Woods can, Agatha will take me down first shot. That would be embarrassing. And I'm spamming potions like no tomorrow, so that's not good. Very nice.
One less curse upon this land.
Yep. That'd be nice if you get some cold resistance while in wolf form, seeing as how the wolf is cold, the bear is fire. Let's get some early game survivability. 0.2 health every second. Doesn't seem like a lot, but who knows? It could end up saving me. I basically like to go around the entire map and clear out everyone. Is it necessary? No, not really. But I just find just the added XP gain from it is always nice. I don't race through Path of Exiles like probably a lot of people try to do. It's a slow process for me. I like just to take the time, you know, experiment, just have fun with it. I don't really go for any meta builds or anything. I just like to read and experience things that I think are cool to do, what I find fun. Sure, I'm assuming, you know, doing a meta build, just blowing through everything, blasting everything to oblivion, you know, that's pretty fun too as well. I'm not going to lie. I just find, you know, just make builds on the fly, whatever I'm feeling, whether they are bad or good. You know, it's all up to experimentation, I find. I think that's what's fun about it. And then if I compare that to obviously like D4, I don't think at all when I'm playing Diablo. I just click a button, stand there, kill, move on, stand there, click, kill. I already know what I'm going to pick. For 70% of the time. But Diablo is a lot more chill, I find. And I'm pretty sure everyone would agree. Diablo is very basic.
This battlefield is ancient.
At least can't say words. Comparatively to Path of Exiles. Path of Exile. There's no S.
I'll wait here. The
Yep.
old
And just playing Diablo last night was actually not bad. Wasn't bad when I stopped playing it. It's just that this came out. Alright, got a support gem and we are making Volcano last longer. Alright, got to go to the Red Veil, get the nails.
Looks to be the last one.
Fire resistant, very nice. As I use fire. Whoa there, Leoric. No, I guess it's not really like Leoric. Are these guys resistant to fire? We shall see. I do like the idea of binding them so they can't like go too far. And then hitting them with the volcano. Very nice.
Rest now, if you still can.
One
good. Now the others.
and two
Time I looked it in the eye.
and three. And down Tyrael comes. Alright.
Wound.
He has a fever, he must be healed.
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
I heard you're heading for the...
Yep. For those who don't know, I suppose, originally the third Druid form was going to be some bog swamp monster, like swamp thing sort of deal. It was going to have some like tentacle type legs.
If the face.
But I suppose they said, oh, hello, you can already sing. Jonathan, he said it was just not working out. I don't know why, but the wyvern dash jump dodge reminds me of a galloping horse. Oh, that would be cool if the third ascendancy is like a vast hybrid ascendancy. But I'm think might not be something like that, because I think Jonathan, Majors, basically the guy in charge, doesn't want to tie specific weapon to an ascendancy. And for druids, for this shape shifting is the talisman, right? So, oh, and tying a weapon to an ascendancy is, ooh, shoot, not something they want to do. But it would be cool, like a vast hybrid, sort of a chimera druid form, I think would be cool. An amalgamation of all three of the druid forms in one.
Almost done. Just one remains.
I actually think that would be pretty cool.
Fellow Druid,
Not ye as well. I need more time for that.
Do ya? Where's he coming from?
out of
Oh.
Nature's grass.
Hey now, hey now.
no mana.
Oops, I even saw him. No mana.
Please, brother. I only hope you'd do the same for me.
Yes, sir. Rewarded. A Magus Tome Hip Attachment Microtransaction K. So are these indefinite until they die?
Out of mana.
Oh, dead, huh? I should do better and not stand in the poison. Up. Bramblegasm, swear. Still wanna clear out that as well. But what is this way? Nothing except a chest. We like chests. That'd be really cool if in dragon form you get little wyvern minions, hatchlings, same as the wolf, right? That'd be pretty cool. And then for the bear, I guess bear cubs, right? Would make the most sense.
Quickly! My family is
Oh, Leoric.
that boss I sent for
That a bastard.
We make a fine.
Alright, so I got this waypoint. Like I said, we're going back to the Grell Wood and we are going to hunt down this last boss. But before doing so, we are going to empty my bag. Alright, Groot on a bad day. It's gonna be an even worse day for you. And I almost ate my words. Pretty cool. Honestly, that looks sick. Alright, entering the Val Ruins as completed. Finding all of the things, see what this is about. That's what this is. Alright, I think I failed, but alright. And you cannot remove? Nope. Alright, let's see what this is going to be like. Alright, there's no one in here except for some gold. Very nice. Either I heard something or that was my imagination. Room complete. Upgrades a normal or magic item to a rare item. Interesting. Wow. That's nifty. Very easy. This is actually unfortunate. I kind of wished that I could pop one of these in, because I'm assuming this quality would be decent to be popped in there, but that's unfortunate. Augments a rare item. Oh, interesting. So it'd be this. And I got what's the extra thing? Regeneration rate. Because I had damage mana. So after I complete this, temple complete. Augments a rare with a new. Alright. Evasion. Alright. Alright, time to clear the boss. Alright, boss is cleared. Alright, we'll jump to the next boss. For fun, I am only going to Dread.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion.
See how much longer he can live for. A little bit longer than the old witch, but not by much, it seems. No potions needed. Very good. Draven, R.I.P. The last boss of the area. Hey, buddy.
My eyes again deceive me.
Nope.
You have the keys.
Yep.
You're
Alright. I'm pretty close to leveling up, so... Alright. Let's see if this can be a one and a done, just like the first two bosses in this area.
Isabel, Torquil, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham.
Yep.
My family.
Yep.
This doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Those bastard Eternals. I must make them pay.
Yes.
I must make them.
Let's go make them pay. No, 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 not me, buddy. Ooh, I already did that much damage. Holy. Holy. Aw, this poor guy. It's not even gonna get a chance to make him pay. Alright, well, here's the plan. I'll make them pay, I guess.
I need more time for that.
Make them pay in your stead. Oof. He almost mega bonked me. Alright, I'm sorry that had to be so quick, Lachlan.
Let the Driocht spare me.
A druid. Spirits are held a little. See, will you pay them a visit?
Alright, I guess I can do that.
Best
Au
not
revoir.
scare the locals.
You found the
Yes. Oh, nice. He's drinking the Tylenol. Tyrael's about to reawaken. This little spider is actually pretty cool looking. I like that design. Alright, well, I think this could be a good spot to end this chunk. Probably do a big supercut. And, you know, make it hopefully not too boring. But my first initial thoughts on the Druid is very nice. I do like it. And I'm only
Best not
scratching
scare the locals.
the surface. What do I like? Basically everything that I've seen so far, minus the totem not coinciding with the volcano. You'd think it would set the volcano off more, but I suppose not. Now, what I would like to see in the future is, this will probably not happen for quite a while if it ever does happen, but when you're in the dragon form, if you have dragon or little wyvern hatchling, maybe not hatchling because that could be too weak, but just smaller wyvern minions, smaller dragon minions, and for the bear, I suppose cubs of some sort. That could be pretty cool, but you know, to separate the wolf from the wyvern and bear, I guess the wyvern or the wolf is the minion pack leader, so it makes sense, I suppose. Keep the others separate. And yeah, if you liked what you saw so far and you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Path of Exile gameplay or any other games I decide to play. Or if you also like art, I do art videos, mostly for shorts. And yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day. Peace.